Hey, it's Brianna, one of the instructors for Rise Media 360. And today's date is February 17th, 2021. Today is Wednesday. Today was the advanced C++ session. It was the first one of the spring semester. So we started off by watching the intro video that we saw yesterday. We did the first half of that yesterday. So I played it from the beginning. For those who were new today, we had Leah, who was new, and Veronica as well. Veronica is Mimi's friend. And then I think, we had another girl named Gabrielle. Okay. And since they weren't there yesterday, we went ahead and showed that video. And then we went all the way through, since it does talk about C++ and what it is and different types of programs it uses. So after we watched the video, Michael was on there. He said, hey, introduce himself. Then we went on Rex Tester all together as a collective and made sure they had their language set to C++ GCC. After that was done, we broke off into our separate rooms. So I had Michael, Damar, and today Leah. So we dove right into it. I pulled my screen up and I typed, I did one of my favorite artists, Tupac Shakur. So this is what I showed them. So we started off with the beginning hashtag include, just showing them what they will always start off with. And then so we started with this STD C out. And then we did, so I said Tupac. And I spelled it this way too, so I hope that's how you spell Tupac Shakur. Tupac Shakur.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
I spelled it right, so cool. I'm just making sure I know how to spell Tupac Shakur. So we did Tupac Shakur was artist. And we showed them NL. We talked about what NL represents, meaning inline, which tells your code to stop at that line. That's the end of that line. I explained that this is what will display right here. Anything in the double quotation marks will display at the bottom. And then we talked about compile out, or which is on here, it's called C out, and how that is just telling the computer basically to compile it and run it. So we talked about that, and then we talked about how you always start with these four elements right here: your hashtag include IOStream, your using namespace STD, your int main, and your open and close parentheses. We also talked about these parentheses right here, which is called a function. So we defined what a function is right here. And then let me see, we did talk about game jams together as a collective before we broke off, and explain how that works. Actually, not before. I had forgot to mention it. So I told my kids about game jams, the food and all that, showcasing, and then I talked about it with Juan's group, and let them know that's something we will be doing. So I did get it done. I just meant to do it as a collective thing. So we talked about the function, how it's represented in the code. We defined it as well too, because we watched 1.1, which we did with first, and then when I clicked it, I was like, oh, okay, we've already done this. Cool. So we went to 1.2, which is drawing the shape, but I'll get to that in a second. And then so in the intro video, it is defined that we say C++ is a powerful hybrid language, and it's used for like video games, space probes, web search tools. So we did list some examples. Also overviewed with them that we will be doing quizzes, probably bi-weekly, so that we can get an understanding of if they're retaining this information, and see what else they can improve on, or etc. So that was discussed. So I showed them this way, showed them how to turn around, start their code, finish it. We did have some errors, but they got it worked out. I don't think everybody, I know end L was a thing today. A lot of people were just typing L. We had some typos with the C out, hashtag include, but we got it worked out. So they got their code to run. We also talked about Hello with Young World. We watched the video, and I told them, I was like, well, this song might not be from your time, but it's from your parents' time. So I explained that Hello World is the first program that most coders do. And then we did a little twist in my group. So we did their artists. So Daniel and Damar did Tupac, and then Leah actually did The Weeknd. And then we joked about the Super Bowl performance, which I still have to see. So I showed them this way. Then I showed them the other way they can do it. Talked about it right here with the C out. And then tomorrow I'll talk about the \n, but we didn't get to that today. So we did that. And then we drew a shape as well, which, there we go. Should be right there. So we drew a shape. Daniel and Damar did the triangle, and then Leah did a square. So they got to do their shapes today. I think that is about it. It was pretty cool. They said they enjoyed it. They had fun. I had fun with them, seeing them light up and be enthralled by the code and how it works. So I would say it was a good day. Definitely a good day. Also, I broke down that schedule again for the new kids and our older kids as well too, and let them know that we will be sending that out, or if we haven't already, so they have it as reference. They did take notes, so they are aware of what to take notes on, and I think they're doing pretty good learning so far. So far, so good. I think that's about it. So we'll see how that goes. I'm excited for next week. So tomorrow is game design. It's another thing I talked about with them. We talked about game design and constructs, show them an example game, and we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Tomorrow my game plan is to just start off with a layout and just start simple. So let's just start out with the first layout, title screen, and get that fleshed out, and we'll go little by little and build upon it. I think that's about all I can really say. And then I'll check with the Flipgrid with them tomorrow. I didn't do it today. I will do it tomorrow. See, I only have 4 responses, so I will definitely be talking to them about that, making sure they get it done. They have the weekend. I'm gonna give them a week to do that. So it'll be due next time I see them for that class. So Tuesday, they will have to show me, or, we'll go look at each other's flip grids. So that's the game plan. We'll look at everybody's flip grids and have a conversation about it, and then move on to the next assignment. So I have to do that tomorrow before the weekend to make sure everybody's got it. Everybody had fun today. After I let my kids go, I let them go. We started at around 3:35. And then went until 5. I let my kids go around 4:45. So we did, I just didn't want to overwhelm them because we did a lot and I want to take it slow. So a lot of them don't have experience with coding. I know Daniel said he's a beginner. Leah, I have to ask, but I would say she's a beginner as well too. And Damar, I think, is a beginner as well. So I got all beginners right now, and so far so good. They're catching on really fast, and they're really excited to learn. So that's fun for me to see their excitement. That's all I have.